aquaponics pond over there is needing to cycle out and clean up. Water's a little bit dirty. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick view on top of the roof there. Most of those panels there are for my indoor power, my auxiliary power for appliances and such to the left, but this one on the right here is the one that is feeding this outdoor aquaponics setup here. So you can follow it down, and ultimately, yeah, it goes into a charge controller on the side there. Right to the charge controller, that green light, PV there, photovoltaic. That's its signal from the sun, the photovoltaic energy that's coming through there, feeding right in there, and then obviously it feeds back out to a charge controller and lights as well as this pump. So yeah, this particular system, I initially intended it for kitchen herbs, and we're still gonna go that route here. Just to let right here, little basil plants. With this thing I can adjust this light higher or lower. If need be, I can increase the light I need here. And we also have this one here, which right now there, when I turn the switch on there, ooh, that took the energy. So yeah, obviously you saw there was some shade on the sun. It's about noonish or something, and the angle of the sun and the tree blocking it, not really getting optimal. But anyway, the point is I'll be able to trade off that light for a bigger one, and to grow whatever I need to grow down in here. Right now that's just a 5-watt light. So if I just disconnect that lead there on the battery, what happens is the charge goes directly to our circuits here, and that includes a pump, which is inside the fish tank there, cleaning out the dirty water, which I haven't pumped out in a few days, just while I get it sorted out. So we're going to do that all day today. So yeah, that's directly off the sun with bypassing the battery, without using energy from the battery, because obviously the lead's there. And if I reconnect that, the charge will go back to charging the battery because the battery's low. And yeah, but it was enough to keep it on and still power these. With the pump, I can simply just shut it off there. So I'll turn off the pump there. As you can see, it's not pumping at the moment for a second, and I'll just show you there so I can put on the light. Which I'll use a bigger light for growing purposes. So which brings us to the final part of this clip. Is you can see the only plants I do have which are seemingly thriving in this little micro ecosystem are these 4 avocado trees, and they're reaching for the real sun, because you know, this particular area maybe gets like an hour or something of sun that seeps through the trees there, and these trees detect that, and they've been going for a good 3, I want to say 3, maximum 4 months before these guys finally sprouted out of nowhere. So yeah, 4 avocado trees here in Phuket. This is not a permanent setup. I'm gonna have to find, obviously the trees, their root base is gonna get pretty demanding for this little grow bed here, so we'll have to get creative with buckets and different grow pods there that we can transplant these avocado trees. In the meantime, if anybody else on Phuket has some land, or Phuket and Krabi, and wants an avocado tree and is willing to trade another kind of tree of equal value, or you know, barter somehow, then get in touch, and we can talk. You know, obviously avocado trees are good because they last for well more than I'm gonna last, and as well as other trees. If anybody's got any tamarind trees or some mangosteen trees or something, that'd be a fair trade, I reckon. But yeah, avocado trees, they're doing fine in this aquaponics little micro ecosystem. I'm just getting it sorted now. Had to add some coconut coir there to the top layer. We've already got earthworms that have started inside here, and as well as small snails, but they are extracting calcium from the system to tubular shells. I don't know if you see any there. Do you see any? I see with my naked eye, but I'm not sure if it's coming through on the camera. Oh yeah, you can see there. See little micro snails there. I mean, there are earthworms down in here, and other types of detritivores. There you goes another one right there. Yep, so they're breaking down the fish poo and ammonia, which reminds me I've got to turn on the pump again. And simply doing that. And we've got water again, so we just need to circulate it for a few hours. Oh, the power went off because too much demand there. So what we do is we just turn that switch off, let it run directly again. I'm not charging the battery, so running straight off of the solar. And I reckon that be enough to charge and to use, as long as we don't add that extra demand there. Yep, so beautiful, healthy avocado trees growing for the sky, and they'll outlast you as they outlast me. So